before you post it and tag me, just send it to me on.
I got you. I can DM it to you. It'll be like 30 clips, and then I'll just send them all to you.
That's cool. Yeah, because I was trying to like download it. And you post it. Tag me. Just send it to me on.
I got you. I can DM it to you. It'll be like 30 clips, and then I'll just send them all to you. All right, bet. You
got an echo, bro?
Well, I had an echo because it was talking through my YouTube as well. But you're coming in choppy a little bit.
I'm coming in choppy.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about now? You hear me?
Allie, what's up? Bougie girls, hello. I'll say something one more time.
Can you hear me
now? Still choppy. What's good, y'all? Chantel, what's up? Natanya, what's up? Anitra, what's going on? What is up, good people, man? We trying to we still working out the kinks. We can still go live on IG as well.
What about now? Is it still choppy?
Yeah.
Because I'm on my set, but I was trying to get like a clear video with my computer camera, not clear. I'm gonna just have to join from there.
If you want, we can just go live on our YouTubes tonight.
Yeah, like if we do that, then I gotta. We don't do the IG. Then I gotta use my phone. My phone only like for my IG. So.
All right. So you want to do it on YouTube?
No, we could stay on here for now, so other people can join. I'm just gonna switch over to my phone.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I'll be right back in.
All right. What's up, good people? Nay, Jazzy, what's going on? Hey, listen, we want y'all to share this joint out, man. Make sure y'all share this joint out to as many people as we possibly can. So all you got to do is you can hit the share button, copy the link, you can send it out to everybody. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we keeping y'all up to date in the chat. So what we'll do is we'll have different Chef Nikki, hey y'all, what's going on? Exclusive cuisine, okay. AMH, that's Storm up in the building. Mike Smalls is here. He just went to get a different what's up, Nene? Pop out chat. Oh, okay. Restore chat. Where's the I want the questions. Where are the questions at? I don't see the questions.
Yo, what about now? You hear me?
Perfect. Yes. Perfect. What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
Bro, I'm feeling amazing.
Talk to us. What's up, y'all? Tina up in this joint. Do you want to go on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram.
You can. I can't join Instagram from any other device other than my phone. That's what I'm on now. So okay. I mean, if you want to let them know that we over here, yeah, definitely do that.
All right, bet. All right, man. So talk to me, man. What's going on with you, bro? What's what's happening, what's new, what's popping. Talk to us about your wins. Hey, listen, we want y'all to type y'all wins in the chat as well. Send us what y'all got going on. What's going on with y'all? What up, bro?
Bro, like I literally just been running and gunning. You know what I'm saying? Where to start this week? We had a great Sapio Census meeting. We locked down some more stuff. We're finalizing the dates for my Zoom workout class, so that'll be starting next week. So we got some people interested in that. Getting this photo shoot and this editing stuff done has actually given me an idea for a different type of production. I don't want to give too much about what's coming, but do you remember when Cassidy did Cassidy the Hustler versus Cassidy the Problem?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's
all I'm gonna say.
That's like T.I. versus T.I.P. I remember that.
Yep.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. I enjoyed both of them joints, man. That joint was absolutely fire, man. So that's what's up, bro. That's dope. Actually, as soon as I sat down, I got a booking. So I'll be out in New Jersey for April 2024. That actually just came in. Out in Camden, New Jersey. So that's fire. Let me make you the host as well. So that way, if anybody sends you anything or something like that, or if I miss somebody, you know what I'm saying, you can do it as well. But so yes, New Jersey. Me and my wife, man, we set up. We did a new addition to our living room, man. It looks absolutely amazing in there. So
come on, man.
Super excited about that. Hold on, let me tell Mom, go to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel. Mom, go to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel. Type in Backpack Jeff on YouTube, and you'll see that we're live on there. So come here. Come to YouTube. Don't stay on here. Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. So yeah, we did that. We added up our pictures. What else? So I'm going back to another juvenile detention center. So we're working out the details on that. I should be starting that next week, and then going into like before the end of the year, because they're out of school, and so they need kind of time fillers, you know what I'm saying, during that time when they're out of school, during that time. So yes. So Junior is learning. Bro, I'm amazed at him, man. Like watching him grow. Like I'll say, you know, I'm far more present with this child than I was with my first one, particularly because I was in school. I was in my senior year of college with my daughter, and so many moving parts, you know what I'm saying? And so just couldn't be as present as I would have liked to be. And I was still trying to figure out life. I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do with myself and all of that. But now where I am, I'm able to watch him grow. So he's learning his hands, and he's like, I got video of him just like doing like this with his hands. Like, yo, these are
figuring out those belong to him.
Yeah, he's like, yo, these are my, let me try. Yo,
that's how it is.
I can.
I'm real. I'm a real boy.
I control these. Like if I try enough, I can really control these. He's starting to, so he's like making like sounds back to you and stuff like that. He's learning how to laugh. Like when you do certain things, he gets like a, but he can't get the ha 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 out. But it's like he's like
he try it.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, something's supposed to come out of this esophagus, but it's
right.
Not. You know what I'm saying? But man, I love watching him grow. I love, you know, his progression and stuff like that. And, you know, again, being present and being able to witness it firsthand is an absolutely beautiful thing.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Turn
All
up.
right, so let's see what we got on tap. If anybody wants the Zoom link, again, all you got to do, um, type in the chat. I wish there was an easier way to do this to bring people up, but for now, until we figure it out, yes.
At a went. She said she got a booking meeting coming with the police department.
Chef Nikki, where you at? What was your win, Chef Nikki? Let me see.
She said I locked in the Oakland Police Department as a client.
Hey, locked in the Oakland.
Come on. Come on.
Locked in the Oakland Police Department as a client. Let's go. That's huge right there.
Let's get it.
That's huge. Hey, congratulations to you. That is absolutely amazing. And we are super happy for you. We appreciate you celebrating that super special win with us. Don't forget, if y'all want the Zoom link, you know what I'm saying, send the Zoom link. So what we are, what we want to do though is we want to make sure that we are keeping the, like, you know, when you come in and stuff like that, to maybe like a 2-minute thing. That way we can, you know, make sure that we keep the show kind of rocking and rolling on that. But yeah, Chef Nikki, that is absolutely amazing. Exclusive cuisine out there, you know what I'm saying, cooking up some good stuff for y'all. All right, let's see what they talking about over here.
You see that, sir? Yeah. Okay.
So a man was bitten by a dog in LA while walking in a restaurant to get his food. The owner told him if he wasn't walking so fast towards them, it wouldn't have happened.
That's crazy.
Interesting. Listen, if your dog bite me, it's on you. I don't give a damn how fast I'm walking, how close I'm walking. If you, first off, I mean, granted, they're outside, they're sitting outside, so I get that. But yeah, nah, you walking, nah, your dog bit me, I'm suing.
Yeah.
I'm suing. I'm trying to get your dog put to sleep. No, let me not say that for me if I'm after us. Nah, I don't care how fast I'm walking. Nah, man, you gotta be able to control your dog.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you just thought like, okay, well, it's about to be cool because you know what I'm saying, my dog bit you. Oh yeah, no, like, and on top of that, if you look at how everything was, like how everything played out, the dog was behind the bushes. You can't see that when you're walking.
Can't see the damn dog.
You can't see that dog. I didn't know that dog was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, no,
Yeah, no, I don't play by people's dogs. People love to pet Loki and stuff like that, but they always ask because he is a bigger dog. He's about 70 pounds now, so they ask, you know what I'm saying? Hey, can we pet? Yeah, ask to pet somebody's dog. And if you don't, and in that situation, like Mike said, there's a whole bush right there, so you can't even really see the dang dog.
right.
Yeah, he's walking past, and I don't. And it doesn't. Why would it matter how fast I'm walking? I'm walking past your dog. I'm not walking towards your dog.
Right.
I'm walking towards you. I'm not a threat towards you. Excuse me. I'm not a threat towards your dog, or anything like that either. So yeah, nah, we're gonna have to handle that in court. And I hope we get Judge Judy so she can scream on you. I hope we get Judge Judy.
You gonna hear this?
Yeah, facts. If I was him, I would have went down. I'd have jumped.
Yeah, but I know in the moment it's like it's a shock. Like it happens, you like, oh wait a minute, like that's nope. His dog and my dog would have had to fight. Not really, not really. I don't condone that. I don't condone dog fights. But I'm just saying, my dogs would have jumped in.
Dogs would have jumped. Ronan and Sire would have been in there.
In there.
All right, let's see what we got on this one. So it says boyfriend asked his girlfriend's father hand in marriage at a strip club. Will you be my father-in-law? Let's see it. Let's see it. How did it go down? It's hey, it's all love from Pops, man.
Right? He was
I
feeling it.
I appreciate. Now, typically, some people wouldn't like that type of environment, but it seems like father-in-law's enjoying this time,
Right.
the son-in-law's enjoying this time, man. What a way to let's go out and celebrate. This is a monumentous night. Dad thought that they was there to celebrate his birthday. Not only did they celebrate his birthday, they was also able to say, hey, listen, I want to marry your daughter. What a gift to give a dad on his birthday.
And you know what? Like thinking about that, like I originally was like, that's not how I would ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. Like that's not how I would do it. But like I said, if that's an environment that you and him are okay with, y'all having a good time, you took him out to celebrate your birthday, he's living it up, he's in a great mood. It does add an extra layer of happiness on top of that. Like, oh, you gonna come and ask me this? All right, cool. Like,
yeah, it definitely seemed like an environment that they were both comfortable in. And I think, knowing your father-in-law is something that's super important. And so if that's something that, again, an environment that, he's comfortable in, could have been in Atlanta or something like that, maybe live in Atlanta. But yeah, man, I like it. Let's talk about the Popeye employee goes off on a customer. Dang, hold on. There was something that Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco was talking about. I have to find that clip. I'm gonna see if I can find it on my phone. But let me share the screen again. Let me see. Let's see.
Customer service is this.
This is the number 2, right?
Yes.
I meant to say number 3. I don't want this. And yeah, can you change that to number 3? Matter of fact, a number 7. Oh, number 3. You pick one.
Yeah, I'll pick one. You didn't order the fucking food.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said, bro. You got to close, bro. You got some of your shit, bro.
What kind of customer service is this?
You pay for it. This is what you about to get.
I want a number. No, I want. I want a.
This is what you pay for, so this is what you're gonna get. Here, I got your banner right there. But
And I don't want Fanta. I want fruit punch, please.
you want fruit punch? All fucking well, you finna get what the fuck I made and what the fuck you paid for.
Oh my God. What kind of customer service is this?
What kind of customer are you?
Oh. I just want to. Well, no, I want to just give my money back.
Your money back? Lady, fuck your money. Here, get it. Here you go. You have a nice day.
So I ain't gonna lie. When I first read it, I was like, this is terrible customer service. But when I saw the video, I was more leaning towards bro's side. Lady,
she did that, and in this, it's hard for me to take videos like that serious, bro, because I know she did that shit on purpose. Because if you wanted to change your order, they tell you what your order is once you pay for something, right? When you pull around to the first window and it's like, oh, okay, well, it's this much. If you know that's not what you wanted, that's when you should have been like, hey, you know what? I didn't want that. I want something different.
Facts.
The fact that you waited to get to the dude who couldn't do nothing for you to make his life hell, yeah, you deserve that.
Big facts. You definitely deserve it. This is what you paid for. Give me my money back. Hey,
you better pull around and come in. This ain't Chick-fil-A. I don't got that level of service. This is Popeyes.
This is not. It's my pleasure.
Right.
It is not my pleasure. Lady, we about to close. I had to drop this chicken specifically for you.
You lucky I got your order right the first time.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, Slim, I can't take it. I cannot take it, man. Nah, we ain't Nah, we ain't doing that, man. We ain't.
I can't because I've been to some Popeyes that had terrible service. Like there's a Popeyes on the South Side in Pittsburgh. I'm telling you, it's the worst Popeyes I've ever been in. When I tell you, whatever you think of when you go to Chick-fil-A, picture the complete, and this is not an exaggeration, the complete and utter opposite of that. I'm talking people like having full conversations behind the counter while you waiting to order, people getting cussed out in the back, people trying to flirt with people that in the back of the line, not really talking. Oh my goodness, bro.
Man.
It was terrible.
Hey, listen, I don't like when I was in a restaurant business, you couldn't have on headphones. Now these kids be having AirPods in. Listen,
right.
They be like, what you say? Wait, say that one more time. Turn the music down on your AirPod, sir, ma'am, before you take my order. That's what I need you to do. Turn the music down.
I hate it. I hate it because that sounds like such an old person, but I agree 100%. Take the daggone earphone out.
Take the earphone.
You at work.
Dang it. Or put me on the mode where you're not noise canceling my order.
Right. Let me speak to your manager.
And don't tell me you're the manager because you're not.
You're right. I know you're not the manager. I know you're not the manager.
you not. Ain't no way. All right.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Customer service is extremely important, but in that case, I'm leaning more towards bro's side. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah. No, I feel him on that. I definitely feel him on that.
All right, let's see what happened. Come on. Oh, what happened? Oh, where you at? All right, here we go.
I didn't even ask you for much. I was right there when you needed to go to the hospital. I was there.
That's what family does. They help each other.
But it's only $1,200. I don't understand how you can't help me with $1,200.
Why is your car not $1,200?
It's a Hellcat. You see this? This ain't cheap. I don't understand why people just don't understand that this ain't a cheap car. I need to keep up appearances.
Well, you need to live within your means.
I am living within my means. You telling me to live within my means? 8 years ago, I let you borrow $5 because you didn't have enough of that, whatever you got at Target. And I gave that to you. And I'm only asking you for $1,200 right now. And I didn't even say like I'm not going to give it back. I get paid.
If you don't have $1,200 now, how you gonna have $1,200?
I get paid in 3 weeks, and I'm gonna be able to.
I don't like talking about.
All right, so can we agree that this is completely satire? Like, this video was like scripted, but in the case that it was real, right? Which I don't believe it is, but even in that type of situation, bro, dude is off his rocker.
Whatever he's smoking, I'll take 2.
Bro, he said a year I gave you $5, and
8 years ago.
8 years ago, I gave you $5, and all I'm asking for is $1,200.
As of now, that $5 you gave me is only worth $3.50. With the cost of inflation 8 years ago, minimum wage was $6.25. 8 years ago, $5. That $5 is only worth $3.50. I definitely believe this was a skit. Bro, it's a Hellcat. I gotta keep up appearances. Come on now.
That's wild. That's wild.
Look, even with family, be careful who you loaning money to. And
big facts. Big facts.
Gotta be careful. And again, $5. Come on now. Like if you walk around long enough,
you'll find $5.
You can find $5, or you can get $5. If you go out and be one of the people holding up the sign, yo, I just need I need a total of $5 today. Just $5. I'm not looking for anything more than just $5. I'm gonna come give you back your $5.
You know what's crazy? You know it's real wild, bro. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's so messed up. Never mind. All right, on to the next. I had a thought like, all right, so if I was homeless instead of staying in one spot all day, I would just go to different spots where there was already somebody there, and I'd be like, "Yeah, bro, my bad. Like, I gotta be. All I need is $5 more, and then I'm out your hair. But we gonna split this money." That dude probably be like, "Yo, here is $5. Get away from me. This my street." And I go to the next street, like, "Yo, bro, all I need is $5, and I'm out your hair."
All I need is $5, and then I can go home. You know what I don't like? The other day, I saw a man, a like 6-year-old child, and a woman. And the man and the 6-year-old child were sitting down, and the woman was walking the street with a sign. If you got a whole family, you got a whole family.
So here's what I learned, bro. And remember when we were talking about like learning from people that are on the street? I actually had a conversation with a couple people who were on the street, and a lot of times that like they'll be honest, like, you know what I'm saying? Because one day this guy had asked me for a beer. He was like, "Bro, he's like, I ate already. I got a place to stay. I just need a couple of dollars to get a beer." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here trying to lie to you. He's like, "I just want to get a drink and then just enjoy the rest of my night." I was like, "Bro, that was mad honest." Like, so I bought him a case and I sat and drank one with him. I don't even drink beer, but I was just talking to him because he was cool, right? And he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "a lot of times," he's like, I like getting off the street early because a lot of times it's a sad fest. A lot of people will make themselves look a lot worse than what they are to gain sympathy. Like, there's a guy he was telling me, he's like, "There's a guy down the street who got a nice pair of shoes, but he takes them off and he puts them behind the BP and walks around in his socks to make people feel bad for him because he gets more money that way."
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it. He was like,
"You gotta look the part."
Right. You know what I'm saying? But so that's why, like, he was like, that's why, like, a lot of people will have their kids with them or their dog with them, or the women will walk because people are more sympathetic to women than they are to men.
So, it's funny that you said that thing about the beer, because it literally when me and Bree pulled up, we were coming back from somewhere, maybe the grocery store. And I was like, "Yo, you want to get some wine?" She was like, "Yeah." Bro outside was standing outside. He was like, "Hey, bro, can you just buy me a beer?" He's like, "I just need a beer and I'm out of here." I was like, "Yeah, bro, what you want?" He's like, "Let me just get a Four Loko and I'm good." Then went in, got my wine, got his Four Loko. "Thanks, man, appreciate you." And I saw him walk off. Grant, I don't know if he ever came back or not, but he asked me for a beer. Bro, if you need a Four Loko, been a long day.
Right.
I get $4 for a Four Loko. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that so much more than like, "Hey, bro, my car just broke down and blah, 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 blah. I got my kids with me." You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
yeah. Like if you got a whole family and you're outside and there's two of y'all, I know all of y'all are not sleeping outside. There's no way y'all sleeping outside right now. Y'all are sleeping somewhere. Neither one of y'all can get a job. Like, that means she can stay at home with the kid all day and then you can just work, bro. You can just work, or you can stay home with the kid all day and she can work. Or you can pick up a night shift or something. I don't ever want to judge anybody's situation, but I look at certain things like that and I say to myself, I'm like, and I be wanting to ask sometimes, but I feel like it would be rude if I asked, like, "Yo, like, y'all never considered, one of y'all getting a job and working? Like, what's odd jobs? I mean, go stand at the Home Depot with the Hispanics and just be like, 'Hey,' you know what I'm saying?
Right, I'm out here to work.
They gonna pay you under the table too, and you'll get paid that day.
Right. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. That's what I would do. All right, let's go. I think maybe this was the clip with Ocho and
always told me you're gonna meet women and women gonna come into your life and they're gonna always have somebody from their past that will always have access to them. One person.
There's that one special person.
There will always be one person that will always have access to her no matter what she says to you. And another thing she said was, every time you date somebody, you always have to remember you are really not the one she want to be with. The one she really want probably just wouldn't get his act together. Them two things, they stuck with me forever. I remember my grandma always told me,
All right. So she always would have had somebody from her past available, and it doesn't matter. You're probably not the one she wanted to be with.
Hey, bro, I can't even tell you how much that hit home for me. And it's just like real. Like, I'm telling you, somebody like a while ago, somebody I was like hell bent on trying to make some stuff work with. It wasn't working. And the minute it stopped working, the dude she told me not to worry about, that was, man, I'm telling you.
I feel like when you tell me not to worry about someone, that's what I'm going to worry about them.
Oh no, because I had seen some stuff, and I equitable conversation. I'm trying to have a conversation, and okay, what's this, or what's the boundaries? Because we both do this, we both do that. Like, what's going on? And oh no, that's just a friend. Da da da. And you know what I'm saying? Like me, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt because I have friends as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not that. So like, I get it, but it's just like after a while, like you fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm out.
Shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper.
Let it rain on you. Right. Yeah. But like, you know what I'm saying? See, and the funny thing is, I can't say that because most people will sing that song and they ain't really got choppers. I do. So like, I can't. I'm out. We ain't even gonna get to 3 times. Like, it's not. I'm not getting there.
Yeah, I think I don't for me in my situation, I don't think it's true. Like, I don't think that I think that the people who fumbled the trophy before, I think they're long gone. I think that I am the one that she wanted to be with.
Right.
At the end of the day, in this particular in my particular relationship now. And I think it's clear and it's evident that, you know, our relationship is I'm like, I feel like I'm the one that she wanted to be with, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
right. Obviously, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like that's not a statement that applies to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And even if it does apply to you in the beginning, it can change. Because people might just be like, oh, okay, well, he's a nice guy. I'm gonna just take my mind off of the other dude. And then next thing you know, you lose cubic zirconium and you pick up salt or you pick up sugar thinking it's salt, and it turns out to be real diamonds. Like,
she thought the grass was green on the other side, got over there and realized it was AstroTurf. Listen, hey, you know, congratulations, you played yourself. Ain't that what DJ Khaled said?
Mm-hmm.
Don't play yourself, boo boo.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play yourself. All right, let's see what Carlos Miller talk about.
Then once you get hurt a certain way, you don't never get hurt the same way twice. Because we familiar with patterns because we pretty much do the same shit over and over again. And I was gonna say earlier, a lot of women would be happier with the guys that they're with if they stop trying to rush the men to change. Right. It takes men a long time to become the man that they're going to be. Mm-hmm. And sometimes women when the relationship gets stagnant, yeah, and then you decide that this is not for me no more. That's when a man has a lot of shit to figure out. Like, don't question the leadership now when shit not going your way or you're not seeing the results immediately.
So you're saying you have to see that up
You gotta trust me in the time where shit is hot. That's why I'm the leader. You said that I was the best one at handling shit under pressure. So now that the pressure's on and it's the 4th quarter, the game ain't over because the pressure on right now. Mm-hmm. We still got game to play. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when we get through this shit and it ain't no more fire, I know you don't trust me to leave. Mm-hmm. So the next time there's an emergency, I'm gonna save myself. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Because you don't want to be part of the team. Like shit when it's calm and it's good, but when pressure up, oh, you ain't shit as the leader. I don't want to be on this shit. That's what you risking everybody's life. I'll be completely honest with you.
That's a good one. I didn't look at that when you posted that in there. Talk about it.
I think that it's an amazing statement simply because we do go through a lot of stuff, and a lot of times men will have vision, but I think we're in an era where men are being pulled to be a little bit more vocal and communicative when it comes to the vision and the steps. Before, like back in the 50s, it would be like, hey, I'm taking care of this, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And women would trust their man and, all right, cool, you said you was gonna do it, figure it out. Now, women are a lot more equipped. They work, they do finances, they're very much equipped to be like, all right, well, cool, walk me through this process so that I can pick up slack if you fall. But at the same time, it's like some people are like, oh, I see you moving, but I don't see results. I'm not sure if I want to stay on this ship. I feel like it might sink. You know what I'm saying? And a man will, if you on the ship already, he gonna do everything he can do to keep that ship afloat. But once that ship dock and he get back on that ship, he not taking you with him, because it's like, you don't want to. I can't. When I'm dealing with a situation, I need you to understand that the captain of the ship, if I say do X, Y, and Z, because I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, understand that I know how the puzzle pieces fit. You know what I'm saying? You questioning me is taking time away from me taking care of what I need to take care of. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times people say that about me. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I can't explain the fire while I'm trying to put it out. We could talk about it later, but right. I can't talk to you while I'm actively handling a situation, because that's where my focus is. And I feel like a lot of times men try and display to a woman how dependable he can be by being dependable, but sometimes it gets lost in translation because they're not clued in. And it's just like, look, I'm showing you that no matter what, I'm going to 10 toes down. I'm a grind to make sure we're good. But because I didn't explain that to you, you might lose out on what happens in the winner circle, in the finish line.
Right. Yeah, I think this hits home so much for me, because that was my previous 2 relationships. So like the relationship that I had with my daughter's mom, and then a relationship that I was in prior to Bree and I meeting, was that they just didn't believe in and see the vision. And as much as you try to explain to them, hey, look, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, it's going to pay off, it's going to pay off, because they're not seeing the immediate results. Right. Then that's when, and that's when this is what submission looks like to me. Right. To me, this is what submission looks like. Submission looks like trusting me in the vision that I have for our family. It's not a bad vision. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm doing something that is prosperous, that can be very, very profitable, and that will ultimately lead to us living a better life. So to me, this is what submission looks like. Submission looks like submitting to my vision, not submitting to me as Jeffrey. I want you to submit to the vision. Can you come in and believe and submit to the vision? And we know that women are multipliers. Can you come in and submit to the vision and then also multiply the vision? My daughter's mom would tell me, oh, well, you know, I can go and find a drug dealer that can make $5,000 right now. Have at it. What do you want me to tell you? That sounds like a great deal. Here's the thing, though. What I know about that money is it's not long-term money. It's very short-term. What I know is there's no peace in that life. I've seen stories of my homies. Oh, yo, his mom's house just got broken into. Mom got pistol whipped because they want to find the money and stuff like that. They know you ain't keeping it at your house. It's got to be at your mom. I don't want my mom getting pistol whipped behind something that I'm doing. They following my mom. They following my brother, my sisters. They follow. Yo, what? And so now that it looks the way that it looks right now, meaning there's some fruits to the labor, right? And they, oh man, there's a quote, and I think I changed it. It says, you can tell the health of a tree from the fruit that it bears. Oh shoot. some about the fruits and the roots. It's like you can tell how the tree, you can tell the health of the tree from the fruits by how it's, you can tell the health from the tree by its roots, by the fruits that it bears, or something like that. I can't remember it. I think I have it written down somewhere. But you can tell like what's happening based off of the results. And sometimes people don't want to wait for the results. That's just it. The problem is that people don't want to wait for the results. They don't wait for things to want to kick in. But then when things start to kick in, they want to jump back on and go, oh, no, I believed in it the whole time. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And it sucks because I've seen many women say, I built up this man. I didn't build up this man for the next woman to come in and bear the fruits of the work that I put in. But you did all of this building, and then you just said, I'm done? What?
Bro, listen, a lot of people quit right before their due season because it gets harder. It gets harder right before it gets darkest right before the dawn, right? So, and that was a situation for me as well. I was dating somebody and I explained to her, like, look, I'm grinding. At that point in time, I was working like two jobs and some odd jobs at the end, like during the weekends and stuff. But I was grinding, and she was like, well, you don't have no time for a relationship and this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, I mean, you're 100% right. Like I rock with you, but I'm trying to be the man that my wife is going to deserve. You don't have to wait around, but if you do, it'll be beneficial. Like, and it wasn't like I was like talking to a whole bunch of women. It was like, all right, well, we're talking, but I kept it a beam from jump. Like, look, this is me. This is what you get right now. You know what I mean? And she wanted to rock with it for a minute, and after a while, she reached she reached her max. And I said, I understand. But I think it was like maybe it wasn't even 6 months after we had stopped talking where I got to a place where I was able to leave one of my jobs and do some other things that freed up some time. I was in a mentally, I was in a better position. I was just, I had leveled up, right? And she was so upset. She was like, well, why didn't I get this when I was with you? And I was like, because you left right before it happened. She was like, well, can we try again? I said, no, because I don't believe that if I do go through a grind time again or a tough time, I don't believe that you'll stay.
Yeah. And I think like, even though we were able to get the house that we wanted, right? We're in another grind season. Granted, we can still do things and stuff like that, but we're in another grind season right now, right? And so it's like, okay, we got the house, right? Can we be satisfied temporarily with the house? We still get to go on dates. We still get the little innuendos and stuff like that. But we're in a grind season. Like this is prime season right now for myself and you to grind, to now further expand the vision. Because like I was talking to someone today, and one of the things that I love to do is I love to figure out people's endpoint. Once I find out what your endpoint is, right, or what it is that you're trying to obtain, then we can reverse engineer. But let's say we reverse engineer, when we get to the endpoint, or by the time we're on our way to the endpoint will ultimately move and it will expand. So if you say, I want this and I want this and I want this, at some point you're going to want more. As much as we love our house, me and Bree still look at $1 million, $1.5 million houses, $2 million houses and go, yo, we like that. Now that right there would be absolutely insane. Like that's going to be our next one. So like, it's like, we're not satisfied with where we are. And again, this is a part of the submission part. Can you submit to the vision? Right. We're make sure we're going to be financially stable. We're going to have the house. We're both going to be operating in our gifts. Okay. Now we want to operate in our gifts and we're able to do that. Now we got to take that to another level though. But in order to go to that another level, it's going to require us to go through another grind phase. And what it sounds like is that when things get a little difficult and it's a little hard, you're going to jump and you're going to leave. I don't want somebody that's going to jump and that's going to leave. I want you to stay until we get to that point to where now we have what it is that we want in terms of the finances. We're financially secure. We've got X amount of months saved. We got our college fund for each one of our kids. We're doing all of these different things. We have those things, and now the money is coming in on a more regular and consistent basis. So now, can we, can you last that, and can you go through that? And to me, if I don't feel like you're going to withstand that storm, because I think that Eric Thomas said that you're in three places. You're either on your way to a storm, you're in a storm, or you're going out of a storm.
Right.
The thing is, though, is that the better you get, the quicker you can go through those storms.
Right. There's a saying. It says you can tell the difference between bulls and cows. They both can tell when a storm is coming. Cows will run away from the storm. Bulls will run toward the storm. And that's because bulls will get through the storm faster. They know, like, all right, if the storm is coming this way, I go this way, I'm going to hit the storm quicker. But if I'm moving in the opposite direction of the storm, I'm going to get through the storm in half the time. Now, running away from the storm's going to catch up to you. But you're running in the same direction as the storm, you're going to be in the storm twice as long. So it's like, are you a bull or are you a cow? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, are you willing to face it head on and go through it, get it done and over with? Or are you going to run through it and then once you get in it, get stuck in it? You know what I'm saying? And into the other point, as far as people leaving, like that also hits home. I had a situation where I was talking to somebody, and the way this is literally how I phrased it to her. I was like, listen, like we talked about our feelings. Like we were both standing at the edge of the cliff, afraid to fall for each other. I jumped. I cliff jumped. I've fallen. I'm in the ocean waiting for you to join me. She said, well, you know what I'm saying? I was going to jump, but I'm like hanging off the cliff because I'm scared to let go. I said, that's fair. I'm going to give you time. Some time went past. I see things weren't changing, progressing, nor any type of communication was happening. So I started to withdraw. You know what I'm saying? It got to the wit's end. She was like, she said, it seems like you changed. It seems like you're like, you don't love me the same no way. Or you don't love me the same anymore. I said, I swam back to shore. I got tired of being caught in that riptide by myself. I swam back to shore.
That's deep. That's deep. I love that analogy. I have so when I do my speech about the airport, I talk about this a little bit in terms of like getting to your destination is going to require you to go through TSA, meaning life is going to strip you down, right? And before you can get to the other side to where you can start making your way to your destination, essentially. But here's the thing. When you go through TSA enough times, you get smart and you go, when I'm going to my next destination, instead of going through regular TSA, let me get the clear. So now I don't have to take off my belt. I don't got to take off my shoes. You still got to go through something, but you don't have to go through the same thing that these other people got to go through. Your wait not as long. You're going to go through there a little bit faster. So regardless of where you're going in your life, you're going to go through something in order to get there. How much you go through is based on the knowledge that you have. Because when you realize that you travel a lot, knowledge and information says, let me get TSA. Let me not continue to go through this as difficult as I'm going through it. As I travel more, I'm going to say to myself, yeah, man, we got to get clear because I'm not standing in this long ass line. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take this off, take your belt off. First and foremost, stop going to the airport with jeans on, y'all. Go through the airport with some damn sweatpants and slides on. So we ain't gotta do this. And wear black socks so you don't get your white socks dirty. Like, come on now. Like, y'all know better than this. Wear socks, period, and stop going through there with flip-flops and then complaining, oh my, I gotta put my feet on this nasty floor. You didn't wear socks.
Right. That's your fault. Hey, look, a word for y'all. When you're going through something, you should be learning something. if you go through the same something, it's clear you're not learning nothing.
Completely evident that this is what you like. You like the bull jive.
Right.
You like the bull jive. You like to go through it. Medea said that a long time ago. She said you can tell when people are really through and they really finish going through it because it don't matter what it take. When you over it, you gone.
Right.
You gone. But if you constantly going through that thing, it's because you want to. You like it a little. You like it a little toxic. If you can just admit that to yourself that you like it a little toxic, we'll all be better.
Right. At least you know. Be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
Be honest with yourself.
That's
you
it.
might find somebody who likes toxicity. You just be honest with yourself.
That's it. And it's cool. We not judging you if that's what you like. You know, we just don't like that over here. That's all.
Right. Just move around. Move around.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, pass around the collection plate. Y'all preaching tonight, offering plate. Y'all killing it in the comments.
Word, facts, period. I see it. I see it.
I love it. I love it. All right, let's see what they talk about on this new podcast.
Women don't like to take accountability. Everybody knows that, but no one wants to say it. So it's like a personal attack.
I think sometimes when women do judge men, it's off of things that normally they can't change. Like y'all talking about their height, their size, like they can't change those things.
I believe that women feel that way is because they want us to settle for what they have to offer. So they don't want to have to bring change, even if we require it. They feel like if we love them, we should accept them the way they are.
Why should that man force the opportunity to start his own family to help you take care of your kid because you had a baby by the wrong person? There's a lot more childless men than women. So the majority of women have kids. So when a man says, I refuse to date a woman who has a child, her dating pool gets smaller. You got women that will put that on child support simply because he moved in and he got a new girl. The girl is stressing him out. His baby moms are stressing him out. Now he's taking that out on you. You ain't even do nothing to him. It's a lose-lose either way. His baby moms get disrespectful. The chances of him checking her slim to you want to know why? If he piss her off in any way, shape, or form, she could go right down to the courthouse. Or she could keep the kid from him. So he got to kind of walk on eggshells. Women don't like the accountability. Everybody knows that. But
So there was a lot in the video. Yeah, it was kind of it was all over the place a little bit.
Yeah. But if we break it down, the first part, I'm not gonna say women, because I used to believe that women don't like to take accountability. But I think a more apt description is the majority of women that I've come in contact with. I'm not saying this is all women, disclaimer. I feel like a lot of women don't like to be wrong alone. You know what I'm saying? So like it's cool. It's cool if it's like if they can say, well, I was wrong for this, but you were wrong for that. This is something that we just both got to work on. That's fine for them to say, right? It's easy for them to say like, all right, well, this is what I need you to work on. I understand how you felt about it, but it's not this, but I need you to work on that. That's cool for them to say. But it very rarely, not never, because I have encountered women that can do this, but the majority of women that I've encountered, when taking accountability, there's usually a but at the end. And what people don't understand is as soon as you say but, you invalidate everything before that. So when taking accountability is different from recognition. You could recognize you were wrong. Taking accountability is understanding and putting in place actions to fix what you did wrong.
Change behavior.
Right. It's changed behavior. So like it's the difference between an apology and actual resolution or conflict resolution, right? Because if I break somebody's window, I could say sorry. And they could say, oh, I forgive you. That doesn't fix the window though. You still have to fix the window. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to taking accountability, I feel like, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like it is very hard for women to take accountability because they don't like to be wrong alone. They like to understand like, okay, well, you were wrong, I was wrong, we're going to fix it together. But to say like, I was wrong and this is something I have to work on, I feel like it's hard for women.
Yeah. So I'm just going to speak on my marriage. That's all I'm going to speak on. I think we do a great job of taking accountability, and I say that because I think we made communication very important right from the beginning. I think when you set a tone of communication, emotional awareness, of problem solving and critical thinking, when you set that standard right from the beginning, and this becomes the level in which y'all communicate, I think it makes it much easier. And we're quick to own our faults and our flaws. Like I think that's one of the things. Two things make our relationship great. Number one, we're quick to apologize, right? And I think when I was in church, there was a thing, and maybe it's like like in the old Bible, like an Old Testament or something like that. But it said always ready for something, but quick for reconciliation. Slow to take offense, but quick for reconciliation.
Right.
And I think that's kind of what our relationship is. So that's number one, quick for reconciliation. And number two, we just don't take ourselves that serious. Like I think the more fun you can have in your relationship, and the more you can like joke and play and laugh and thoroughly enjoy the childlike nature of your relationship, I think that's what make relationships extremely fun, because now it becomes difficult to be mad at your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, that's my dog. I don't want to be mad at my dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like maybe I'm mad at my husband, but I'm not mad at my best friend. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't like my wife right now, but can I talk to my homie real quick?
Right.
Because my wife is making me mad, or my husband is making me mad. Let me talk to my homie real quick. Let me tell you what my homie did.
Right. No, and you know what's crazy? Like, let me see if I can prove a point real quick. Jeff, how many arguments have you, since you started talking to Bree, how many arguments have you had?
I can count on one hand. Maybe 3, 4, 3, maybe.
The fact that you don't know exactly is my point. I think it's a lot easier to take accountability and worry about more what's fixing the issue, so you don't got to deal with it ever again, than proving who's right or wrong. When you understand that nobody's keeping count. Like, once we fix this, who won this argument doesn't matter. The resolution and the progress that we gain from this is what matters. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times women who like to bring things up, or who save things for later to prove a point. If the shoe fits weird, if I'm not talking to y'all, this ain't y'all part of the show. But if you are the type to like screenshot and then save up a bunch of stuff till later, and you're the type to be like, oh, well, I keep my receipts and all that, like, it's going to be hard for you to take accountability, because you're keeping count. You feel like somebody else is keeping count. You want to come out on top.
Right.
When you're not worried about who's winning an imaginary game that you got going on in your head, getting it over with the correct way, not necessarily as fast as you can just to get it done with, but the correct way so it doesn't happen again, becomes second nature.
And I wrote that, and Mrs. right. If we do fight, it will be for our relationship, not against, because we're both committed. No one is straddling the fence.
Facts.
It makes it easier when you have someone that you're fighting with as opposed to fighting against.
Right.
And so many times Neo wrote it in his song Mad perfectly. We both don't even remember why we're fighting. And both of us are mad for nothing. You ain't backing down, and I ain't backing down. So what the hell do we do now? What do we do now? When you don't want to back down, she don't want to back down. You don't want to apologize. She don't want to apologize. And now, and then, so women will remember why they got mad, but the man most likely is gonna forget that shit. He gonna be on to the next thing. And then you don't remember why we were fighting? Yeah. Why was we mad? Why was we mad?
Right.
If enough time go by, she'll forget too. And now neither one of y'all even remember why you're fighting, and you're walking around the house, or you know what I'm saying, you short texting each other and stuff like that, and y'all can't even remember what the hell the fight was for.
Facts.
But because that fight was never solved, it's going to come back up.
Mm-hmm.
Going to come back up. I wrote in my poem, saying my piece. I can't keep these feelings inside and bottled up and allow them to erupt on the next woman that comes into my life. I'm cleansing my soul. Now I can be whole. No more fragmented pieces. This is my mended heart thesis. I never got a chance to say goodbye to you because you said it so damn fast to me that I had to write this piece so that I can come to peace with myself and finally say peace to you.
Man, hold on, wait, because I wrote that in the poem too. I gotta remember what poem it was. The poem food poison. Hold on, it was a I don't know if it's in the book. Oh, it is. Yep, it sure is. There's a part in there that's like we all know the saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. But what do we do with the words that we're not allowed to say? Because they don't evaporate like water. They cling to our rib cage like tar, settle at the bottom of our stomachs, painfully waiting to pass like kidney stones in unresolved conversations. Like,
well, damn. Is that one finished?
Yeah, no, it's in the book. It's in the book. I got it right here. I'm trying to figure out.
Crazy.
Hold on,
That's
I'm trying
crazy.
to.
Like that. Hey, so before we end, I remember why I called you. I did call you on purpose. Not an accident. So I have the event at Penn State Beaver, the one that we talked to the lady about, the community event. I need to know poets in the area and musicians, particularly instrument musicians. So saxophone, violinists.
Okay.
In the area. If there's a comedian, I would like to have a comedian because I think they would bring a different aspect to it. But it's probably going to be like a 3-hour event. So if I know I think I have a DJ that I think will be good for it, Esquire. So I'm going to ask him to come out. But yeah, I want to talk to you about that. Let's talk about that tomorrow. If you have some time.
I got you. I think I got somebody. I got to reach out to him. I don't know if his number's still the same, but my homie Cam, he is a whole band. Like he's dope.
All right, bet. Yeah, I want to put together an event for I'm putting together the event, the community event. And that's in February sometime. So all right, y'all. Hey, listen. Y'all going crazy in the comments.
Right.
Y'all went crazy. I love that we have this, and I love that these comments will actually stay so that we can see them. We appreciate y'all, man. We absolutely love y'all. Thank y'all for working with us as we transition. We still working on the transition and stuff like that. We're gonna get it right. Again, don't forget, you all can, and just listen at any point in time in the comments. First off, go to Eventbrite and go and grab that because that's the whole thing. In the comments, we want to, definitely don't forget, be afraid to be like, yo, send me the Zoom link because I want to touch. I want to touch base on something on that. So yes, y'all know my motto, man. Always stay in your bag so you never got to chase a bag, and that's always my man Mike Smalls is gonna take us out.
Hey, for sure. It was amazing. It was amazing. Oh, we got Fanny Pack in the building.
Oh, you crying.
Hey.
Crying. You can't cry. Say hi.
Look at him.
Come on.
What's going on, little man?
Say hi.
Full head of hair, unlike your daddy.
That's crazy. Say, I gave it to him. I gave it to him. That's what happened.
That's what you got that from Bree. It's okay. No, man, this was an amazing show.
Mike, say hi, Uncle Mike.
Yeah, what's going on, nephew? You know what I'm saying? You about to be spoiled even more. Anyway.
Uncle Mike.
He like, I'm chilling, Dad. I'm chilling. But I appreciate everybody rocking. You know what I'm saying? We got the special guests in the building. You know what I mean? It's an amazing family event here every time. If you in the box or if you in the comments, you family, and that's what it is. But with that being said, hold on. Before that, make sure you following Backpack Jeff. Make sure you join the Winner Circle. Make sure you following Save Your Senses. Make sure you go get the book on Amazon. With that being said, I love all of y'all because y'all deserve to be loved. Progress don't start until you feel like you should stop, and ignorance can't exist. We have sapio-like senses because knowledge is a choice, but feeling is